The log always has one more entry than I made. Not a wrong entry, and a correct one in the right column in handwriting that isn't mine. My supervisor, Wendell Okafor, still insists on paper logs in case the computer lies to you, he says. There's a photo in the supply closet of a man who worked here before automation, before he drowned in Basin 2. 6 weeks in, I found an entry I hadn't written. Basin 2, checked and initialed, time-stamped an hour after I'd already moved to the filter building. Duffy told me nobody else touches that logbook. Then he offered me his coffee and changed the subject. The night the phone rang twice, I had my hand halfway to it before I remembered the rule. One ring, a pause, a second ring, exactly like the first, a third ring, weaker, and then nothing. The caller ID stayed blank, not blocked, not unknown, just empty. In the old 1998 logbook I found behind a box of test kits, Carl's last entry said the meter reading didn't match his manual test, and that he'd recheck at 2 a.m. There was no entry after that. The manual test I'd been finding lately was always logged at the same time. The night the rain was heaviest, I let the second ring go, then walked out to Basin 2 myself. My flashlight caught a second beam moving along the far rail, steady, low, the way a light moves when someone's walking with it. I called out. Nothing answered but the rain. The padlock on the far gate was warm. I logged the round myself that night. On time, correct numbers, my own initials. When I checked the printout, there was no second entry. For the first time in 5 months, the log only had what I'd put in it. The log has stayed clean since then, 3 weeks running. I still let the phone ring out. Wendell retired last month. The new supervisor asked why the old logbook was still on the shelf. I told her it was for reference. She didn't ask again.